Hey everyone with Viseo out there. Hope you guys are doing great today, this afternoon. I'm going to share a little bit with you about Viseo and what Corbin and I are so super excited about. And so we've got this great new Viseo PowerPoint, so we wanted to share that with you. And make sure you can get this out to your friends and family. You can share it with your guests. This is a great way to introduce the products and the opportunities. So I'm going to go through this quickly. Holly Roush, Master Brand Partner of Viseo. I know you got to hear from Corbin yesterday. Lots of women out there, so women and guys, everyone should get on board. You know, I started in this industry 11 years ago. Never did I think this is what I'd be doing, is sharing a great product with everyone across the country. We're super excited to get involved with Viseo. Excited to partner again with Dallin Larson, our first adventure in this industry. He was the founder and CEO, and Corbin and I absolutely adore everything about him. We've spent time with him and his family, Carrie, their kids at their home on vacation. And I can tell you, what you see is what you get. I know a lot of you are listening to Dallin on calls and Facebook Lives. You can see his emotions. He's all in. So that gets Corbin excited and I excited. We're all in and we're ready to share. So Viseo, I'm going to share with you a quick little video. This is something you can share at your meetings. This will show you why Viseo and why now. So here we go.
Not know who we are Dallin and Carrie Larson. We founded a company called Monavie in 2005 and spent almost the next 10 years leading that company. Monavie went from zero to nearly $1 billion in annual revenue in less than 5 years. I know of no other direct selling company that has ever experienced such a steep growth trajectory. Folks, it's about to get really exciting. I hope you're starting to sense what's about to happen. Can you feel it? I told Carrie a few weeks ago that I can feel the energy beginning to percolate. We've been down this path before and know that feeling. It's a feeling of excitement, a little nervousness, the calm before the storm. This video message has not been created to answer all your questions, obviously, but rather simply to let you know that we are back. And we're going to spend the next 3 to 5 months determining who we will be partnering with. In the movie Field of Dreams, Ray Kinsella hears the voice saying, "If you build it, they will come." We are going to build it, and we believe that people will come. These are the people we are going to spend the rest of our lives with. We're hearing your voices already. We will build it by developing a loyal base of customers who consume our products each and every day. We will build it to stand the test of time. We will build it with humility, with faith, with solid and unwavering principles. And never forget that at the end of our days, we want our lives to be an accumulation of those small acts of goodness that end up leading to great and significant things.
And what's most important to us is that we remain grounded, committed to each other and to the Lord, and committed to helping as many people as we can, physically, financially, and spiritually. It's important to us that we finish strong and that we keep our word and that we align with the right nonprofit to help the needy of the world. And then, when our days, like our dad's, have come to an end, we'll return to the God who gave us life. And as we fall into his glorious arms, we'll see him smiling back on us, whispering the words, "Well done."
And that, my friends, is why we choose to enter the arena one last time. We don't promise you millions of dollars. We do promise we will do our very best with the gifts and talents we've been given to bless as many as we can for as long as we can. So if you're in a place in your life where this message resonates with you, we want you to be a part of this new venture with us from the very beginning. You know, today we drop the pebble in the ocean, and we see a small ripple that over the coming years, God willing, and as we are faithful to our word and to each other, will extend around the world. Something significant is born today. So let's get on with it. There are people waiting for us and counting on us. Welcome home.
All right, so we're gonna get to the next slide here. Just taking us a second to get there. Hang on. Got it. All right, we got it. Here we go. See, even I can do it. So if I can mess this up, so can you. That's the beauty of Viseo. That's the beauty of networking. You are your own brand partner. So you get to pick and choose when you want to do this business, where you want to do it, and whom you want to do it with. So dreams begin here, and I'm telling you, dream a big dream. You know, when I got in this industry, my goal was to get the product for free. That's our goal for you, is to use the product for free. I mean, who doesn't want great products? We're going to talk about the 5 different categories we're in, and I can pretty much tell you everyone that you talk to needs at least one, if not all 5. So I cannot wait for that shipment to show up on our door. Viseo. What does Viseo mean? First off, it's an amazing name, and it actually, if you really look into the derivative, it does mean servant. But Dallin is all about having acronyms. So as he was sitting there one night, actually thinking about, dreaming about, you know how we dream when we cannot sleep because we're so super fired up. That was him. What does Viseo mean? So here it is. Vision, act, and steadiness assures your outcome. So that's really what Viseo stands for. It's important when getting into this industry, looking for certain aspects in a company to make sure it's a legacy and can be a legacy company. So the things that stand out that are most important to us, and we're going to go through these, are world-class leadership, disruptive science and technology, the right timing, generous rewards, and a proven system. And I'm going to share all of those with you today. So here we have Dallin and Carrie Larson. You know, what's exciting about Dallin is within his first few years in his the adventure of Monavie, he actually was Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year. You don't find that much with the network. I'm not sure that's ever even happened before. But what he did with that company, the level that he took it, the national recognition that he got, they named him Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year. As a matter of fact, you can go to their New York City building, see a massive picture and poster of our founder, Dallin Larson, there. So huge reward. It just adds to the credibility of exactly who this man is that we're partnering with. And named Entrepreneur of the Year for the state of Utah. So big step. I'm going to share with you a quick product video so you can share this with your friends. It's in your app as well. So here's a quick product video. Well, it may not play the product video, so let's just go straight to the products. So here's the great products and the science behind them. There's 5 products that you can share. Think about it. How many people out there don't need more sleep? Raise your hand. I think we all need more sleep, right? We're all looking for more energy. We're all looking for an anti-aging, relief from aches and pains, essential daily vitamins. I think that's something we all take, and a neuro product. You know, who doesn't need brain? I'm all over the place. I started the brain product about a week ago. I'm already seeing just kind of the brain fog go away. When you think about standard supplements that are out there right now, most of what we take, maybe 10 to 20% is absorbed, the rest go to waste. It's basically, as one of our friends would say, expensive toilet water, because nothing really gets absorbed because of the capsule that it's in the delivery system. It can't actually make it through your stomach and gut. Well, we're excited to talk about the new delivery system, the liposome technology that our products are wrapped in. So in these 5 different categories that we have, we're using the liposome technology. And what that means is this product's actually going to absorb almost 90% in some of our products, 80-90% in all of them. So absorb, can you imagine? Now you're spending your money on products that are actually going to work and actually deliver the way into your system that they're supposed to. And it's wrapped in what's called a liposome, which is actually kind of like a fat. And it comes into your body and it absorbs quicker, gets into your bloodstream, It's like it takes it right through this to the cells exactly where you need them. So guys, this is all of the products. I'm going to share with you each of them. Dr. Emmett Blair is actually the scientist, the doctor behind all of this. We're already hearing phenomenal stories. The product is going to be shipped to you soon, and you're going to hear the stories as well. Here's the core essential vitamins. Here's all the different featured ingredients in them. We all need essential vitamins every single day. I personally have not taken them for the mere fact of taking pills, knowing that only about maybe 10 to 20% is absorbed. I really didn't want to spend my money on it. It didn't make any sense to me, but this actually makes sense. And there's all the key ingredients here and more when you get to the label, all natural, great product in a small little capsule form. The Neuro product's a small little capsule as well. Here's some of the key ingredients like bacopa, ginkgo biloba, all of these different ingredients that you'll find actually in your Viseo app, or if you go to someone's self-replicated website, you can see all of the products, and it lists the products and the PDFs on it, all the ingredients. So you're going to be able to go in there and you're going to be able to see exactly what it is that you're taking. So the NeuroCaps, this is for a healthy brain, gets rid of the brain fog, help us focus and more clarity, which is something that every single one of us need, helps support our mental health. When you think about the brain and things that we go through as kids, or, you know, I think about my kids playing football and basketball and on the ground getting hit. This is definitely a product that I need them to have, and I can't wait for my kids to use it as well. These products are safe for ages 4 and up. So if you think about what your kids need, ages 4 and up, I doubt they need energy at age 4. They're bouncing off the walls anyway, but we all need energy to be able to keep up with them. So here's the energy product. Again, guarana extract, green tea extract, maca root powder. You can go through all of these. These are all products that each of us need. It's going to give us a boost of energy, but a sustained energy. It's not going to be bouncing off the walls, a crash and a burn. We're not going to go spike and then go down. We're actually going to have a sustained energy that we'll have all day, and you can take 2 of this twice a day. So we have the Neuro and the Essential as a small little capsule. You can actually break that capsule. So if you're giving to someone younger, you don't like to take pills, you can break that capsule and put it in your water if you'd like. But this is a little gel. So you're just going to take that gel, spray it in your mouth twice a day, two little shots twice a day. And I'm telling you, it tastes amazing because we've tasted it, and you're going to feel the energy and support that you need. But who doesn't need sleep? I think we're all running a million miles an hour. I mean, Corbin laughs at me because when I lay my head down at night, he says he knows it because all of a sudden I make this noise like, oh, because the gerbil falls off the wheel. So I can't wait for that gerbil to fall off quicker because I'm going to take this sleep spray. So this is actually a mist. So you're going to spray it in your mouth. It is like a mist in your mouth. It tastes amazing as well, kind of a citrusy, lemony flavor. But it's going to help us sleep. But not only is it going to help us sleep, it's going to detox our brain, which we need to do first. Detox it, and then it'll help you relax. And it has some of the main ingredients, all natural, that you would need. The Renew product, I'm super excited about this, acts as a natural anti-inflammatory. If you think about it, every disease out there stems from inflammation. So isn't it nice to have a natural anti-inflammatory that's going to help us and anti-aging? So we're going to all look and feel younger, but we're also going to recover quicker. You know, my brother was just in a really horrific car accident, very, very sore from it. I took him my bottle of Renew down there to Dallas, and he's texting me this morning going, oh my gosh, like I'm not sore at all. His shoulder is completely bruised, and he's like, I don't even feel that. And I was with him yesterday, and he could barely lay on it. So I'm already seeing what this Renew can do, and I can't wait to hear the stories, because you can learn the products, you can know every ingredient, you can know what it does. For me, I'm lucky, I have smart friends. You have smart friends too, because you have this little smartphone, and on there's the app, and in the app are videos and PDFs from the doctors on the products that you don't have to know everything. I don't want to know everything, and you probably don't want to know every detail. I didn't go to medical school. I don't know every ingredient, what's behind it. What I know is there's science behind every single ingredient in these products. There are studies behind every single ingredient in this product. There are studies behind the liposome technology. You couple those two, you meld them together, and we've got these great new 5 products. So don't feel like you have to be the expert in everything. Let these stories do the work. Let the products that are in there, let the doctors that are speaking, let the videos that we have do the work for you, so you don't have to. Because one thing we learned a long time ago, facts tell, so you can fact someone to death, but the stories sell. When you start telling stories of friends and family and neighbors and what they're feeling from this product, just watch out. You'll have the confidence to share with as many people as possible. The right timing, I'd say we got it. 2017, what a better way to start the year than with a brand new company and a founder like Dallin Larson and the corporate team that he's put together. I mean, how about that customer service? There's 11 customer service reps already there in the pre-launch to answer every one of your calls. They're working day and night to make sure that you are getting the hands-on help that you need. So the timing is 2017. I think that this industry was looking for a company like Viseo, delivering disruptive products, technology, and a compensation plan that is unlike anything that's out there. So you put all of that together, we have the right time right now. So don't wait. I remember when I first signed up in Monavie thinking, what if I don't do it? And 3 years from now, someone comes to me and says, man, it's the next biggest thing I bet. Have you ever heard of it? And I'm like, yeah, 3 years ago, and I had said no. That could be you sitting out there today. So you may be sitting there wondering, is this something that I want to do? Could I see myself doing it? My friends do it. I'm not sure if I want to put myself out there. I'm telling you, a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, you'll be kicking yourself. Because when I started 10 years ago, or 11 years ago, I had no idea what I was getting into. I wanted my product for free. And then after time went on, I got the product for free. All of a sudden, I was getting a little bit of extra spending money. We were paying for vacations, paying for things around the house. Corbin was against me. He didn't want me to do it. He's like, you're not going to do it. All your friends will run from you. You know, some of you are feeling that way. Like, I'll call this person, but not this person, because they may think I'm crazy, but they may not. Put everyone on your list. Don't prejudge, because you never know. Because as that business grew, all of a sudden Corbin's like, how many nights a week do you need? You go, girl, because the income started to increase. And so all of a sudden he's like, hey, you can put yourself out there as much as you want. But he really got excited the day that I said, you know what? I can help around the house a little bit. You know, I was making pretty good money, and he's like, fine, you can pay for the groceries. We had the boys were young at the time. They eat a lot of food. They eat a lot more now that they've grown. But I could pay for a little bit more than groceries. So I handed him a check for $17,000 and paid off his truck. Would you get excited if you paid off a car from your side business? That's what can happen. I paid off that truck, and he's like, wow, okay, how many nights a week do you need? You go, girl. And, you know, all of a sudden it's like, you can go tell as many people as you want. But then he quickly saw how quick this business could grow, how many lives that we can change, and he was able to get on board, and we do this together full time. So it's just amazing where you can take this. So make sure you're telling everybody, don't prejudge your list. So the compensation plan, you know, we really want to help you. There's 8 ways to make money, but our first goal is to get your product for free, right? How many want your product for free? Very first goal. Our next financial goal for you is $500 a month. I mean, how many lives out there would change at $500 a month? Maybe that's a car payment. Maybe that's part of your house payment. Maybe that's a kid's payment. You know, our kid, we have our oldest now in college at Alabama. I can tell you every extra dollar that we get can help go towards some of these things. Our next goal is to get you to $1,000 a month and $1,000 a week. And we know when we do that, we can take you even further. So we have the system in play to help you get to where you need to go. Here's kind of how the business opportunity itself works. I love how this is all laid out. It's a tree view, so it's a binary is the way we build this. And a binary means 2, and I love that because you have 2 teams, basically your left and right. Now, I never really tell people you're the left leg, you're the right, you're this, you're that, because I've always taught we all work together. It doesn't matter where you are in my business, we're all in this together, because if you grow, everyone else grows. You know, there's got a great reputation, Viseo, across the country, in your town, in your community. Everybody wants to get on board, and it doesn't matter where you are in the tree. So when you looking at your tree and somebody's sponsoring you, so here's me and I go sponsor Susie on my left leg, that means, the P means I personally sponsored her, so I put her in. Susie has a left leg and a right leg. And so my next spot to go is going to be to go down. The next person maybe that Susie put in. So you're always going to build to the outside left leg, and you're always going to build to the outside right leg. You can go into your tree view as you're enrolling someone. You can go to enroll them through View My Tree. You can actually pick, there's an open white with a little plus sign. You can click on that and pick the exact spot that you want to go. You know, I love that way this works because you have a shared leg with your sponsor. So there's going to be one leg that you share with your sponsor and the other leg that you're kind of the team captain of. And so you want to get in, don't wait, because people could be going below you. You know, one of the first people that we had talked to back in our last company, he hesitated and waited 3 weeks. And in 3 weeks, several big business builders went in. They could have been above him, and instead they were below him because he hesitated. So don't hesitate. Get in, get yourself some product, and get your position, and let's go. Because everyone you see underneath you in your tree, you get credit for whether you put them on or not, because all the volume of orders that are placed underneath you are all going to build. The company is going to show you how much product is ordered on your left and right leg. It will bank day after day, week after week, month after month, as long as you're ordering that 80 CV every single month. So make sure you're getting yourself on the LCP if you can. But here you go. So this is what it looks like. And once one leg hits 480 points and the other leg hits 240 points, you're going to get $25. It's called a cycle, and it's real time. So real time, these points are going to add up on your left and right leg all the way up to $27,500 a week. Who wouldn't want that kind of income every single week? And that's just one of the ways that you get paid. So the most important thing to hear here really is you have a left leg and a right leg. You're always building the outside left, outside right. People always ask me, is there a strategy? Not really. One thing I would tell you is keep your family members together. You wouldn't want to put a sister here and a sister here, because now they're competing against each other. If you put a sister here and a sister here, all of that volume rolls up. Maybe you have two friends that they're best friends, that they do life together, they have all the same friends. I'm going to put those two best friends right here like this, so all their volume can roll up rather than across from each other. But at some point you're going to have to go left and right. Volume will show you where you're at, and that should be uploaded here very soon, in the next, hopefully very soon. So as that's loaded in there, you're going to be able to see, maybe you have 2,000 on one leg, 1,000 points banked on the other leg. Well, you need to go where the 1,000 points are to put your next person. But get with your upline, whoever sponsored you or their upline, there's always someone there to help you. I love this product introductory bonus that we have. This is a bonus of everybody's first order that you personally sponsor. So you go put Susie in on a value pack, there's 600 points on that pack. You get a 20% bonus of what that CV is, so how many points are attached. So when you go into your back office, you go to place an order, or there's these great enrollment sheets, and you can order these on the Viseo store. I'll go through that in a minute. It will show you what points are attached to each of the product. When you sponsor someone, their very first order, you get a 20% bonus of the points that they have in that order. So all the way down the value package, $120, premium package, $80, the brand partner intro package, $48, and the customer intro package, $32. So if you think about it, that initial investment that you're placing, you can start inching away off those dollars based on these first order bonuses or the product introductory bonus that you're getting. Now don't forget, there's still a founders package out there. That founders package is $14.95. 980 points, you're going to get $192 on those, or 960 points, you're going to get a $192 bonus when you sponsor somebody on that. Not to mention, a founders package right now is critically important if you can afford it for your business, because this is your franchise in a box. It's showing up to my house. I'm going to have product to get people started. Here's why I like to have enough product. Because I go sponsor my friend Julie. She's super excited. She's going to wait 4 or 5 days to get her product, but not if I have enough. I can get her product, get her started, and the day her product comes in, she can give it back to me. Now I'm placing and replacing that product, so I love to have enough inventory to be able to get people started, because I believe the person with the most product wins. So right now the Founders Pack, it's gone January 31st, so just a couple more weeks left of that promotion. You also get to be a part of a great founders group. We're going to have a nice little pin that's going to show us exactly who are the initial investors, people who bought into the company on day one. There's going to be a great 2% pool once you hit the gold level. You can participate in every single quarter. So maybe you don't hit this quarter, but you hit it next quarter. And maybe you skip a quarter, but you hit it. Maybe you get in, you get the founders package, and you don't do anything for a year, and then all of a sudden in a year, you go gangbusters and hit gold or above. You can participate in that 2% pool. So I'm telling you, it's something you really want to look at. It's kind of, I look at it as an investment in yourself. How all in am I? Do I want to share it with people? Do I think this is something that I want to do? If it is, I'd go ahead and get yourself that Founders Pack. The Power of 3, this is such another great promotion that we're running right now. It's really teaching you the duplication process. When you get signed up and you order at least 240 points worth of product, and or customers are rolling through there to create that 240, and you go sponsor someone on your left doing the same and someone on your right doing the same, you're going to get a $50 bonus. That also makes you brand partner executive. My first goal for everyone is to do this in 48 hours. Maybe you've been in 48 hours and you're like, oh, I missed the boat. You didn't. But I'm telling you, if you can help you and your friends, and I don't even know what I'm doing. So I got their credit card and I put them in. So it's really that simple. So right now, everybody watching, I don't care how many you've put in, if you've done nothing, if you're getting ready to do something, let's set a goal from today over the next 48 hours. Let's go create another act as if you're at day one a brand executive by sponsoring someone on your left and right on at least 240 CV. Now you go help these two people do the same. You're going to get a $100 bonus. So I got 50 for getting a left and a right, and I'm going to get 100 for helping both of them get their left and right. That's what creates duplication. 2 become 4, then 8. It just grows like that. But really what's exciting is this is when your business really starts to take off, because you're helping your friends get their friends. You know, when I started in this industry, my biggest goal was help my friends succeed, not fail. And I knew to help them succeed is one, I need to get plugged into all the information. I need to learn what I can, and I need to hold their hands and help them get to the information and get their friends in as well. So as you're sponsoring friends, brand partners into this business, sit down with them, go over this power of 3, help them build their list, help them start calling their list. People always ask me, what do I say? I don't know what to say when I call them. Here's what I would say. Why did you get in? When your friend Jessica called and she was super excited about Viseo, what was it that made you say yes? That's what you're going to share, because your why and why you're doing it may be different than mine, and your friends want to hear from you and why you're doing it. So that's the power of 3. As you grow this business, you're going to get all these great little names attached to your name. When you start, you're a brand partner, so that's when you just first sign up, you pay the $49.95, you get some product, you're now a brand partner. Executive brand partners, when you get your left and right leg. To be qualified and active to get paid, you do have to sponsor someone on your left and someone on your right on at least 80 CV, so make sure that you're getting that done. And then you're gonna move up through all these different levels. Here's what the star means. Those are free trips. I can tell you, Dallin and Carrie love to travel. One of our first trips we went on with them in Costa Rica, I remember sitting in the swimming pool with them and them asking, where do you dream of traveling to? Where would you all like to go next? And I'm telling you, we went to all of the places that Corbin and I ever thought we'd dream of. So now we've got to get a whole new dream and start researching and think of new places to go. We've been to Costa Rica, we've been to Switzerland, Italy, a Mediterranean cruise that was like 12 days, but it felt like 100 days. Bahamas several times, Maui, 6, 7, 8, 9 times in a row. We've kind of just been around Bora Bora. I mean, imagine being in those little huts in Bora Bora at the Four Seasons. We were there. Everything he does is first class, red carpet service, and we can't wait to take all of you with us. The very first trip is the Blue Sapphire trip, and if you'll go into your back office, you can go into corporate info, you can find the rewards plan, it'll lay it out for you. This is basically you have 12,000 points rolling through your lesser leg. No more than 6,000 come from one leg, but to do that, you do it, get 2 weeks in a row. You're going to get to go to Park City, Utah, and they're going to spend time teaching you about the corporate, meeting the corporate team, and then doing some really fun stuff depending on the time of the year. So the first Blue Sapphire trip is in April. The cutoff date is April 1st, and many of you watching today, you're going to qualify for that first trip, and I'm telling you, it's so much fun to be a part of some of the first that this company is doing. The next trip is the Diamond trip. So the Diamond trip, it's going to be exotic places around the world. He's going to actually, very nice places around the world, because then up here in the Crown, we're going to get to these exotic trips that are going to be amazing. Just, African safaris. I mean, things that are out there that you probably wouldn't ever do on your own, but imagine a company paying for you to do it. We went to Maui every year, and we got to go to Maui with our friends and family. Remember our first Maui trip, I think we took 35 couples with us and their kids. Could you imagine traveling with some of your closest friends that are in your community and that live in surrounding states that you've gotten to know, and their kids, and you're doing it for free? And that's what you can do in this. And, my kids sit around, they get so excited at all these parents that are jumping on board with this, because they're like, oh my gosh, could you imagine Drew and Zane and, Trace and all these people getting to travel with us, and we're all getting to go together. That's what can happen for you. So get with your friends, make a plan, mark these dates down, and say, we're going to take these trips together. We have a proven system. We've done this 10, 11 years. We know what we're doing. We put it all down on paper. We spent tons of hours, but not only our hours putting it together, thousands, tens of thousands of hours have gone into a proven system that can show you how to grow your business. I'm telling you, if you follow it step by step, you can get there. And here's how I know. Because when I started in this, I was in the business maybe 3 weeks, and I drove down to Dallas, Texas to watch a man do a meeting. I had no idea who he was. I wanted to find out all I could about the business, and I thought, what better way to go than to go learn from the top in the business, not just the business, the industry. He had made $140 million. I thought he might know something. I had a marketing degree. I sat in that room. There were times that I thought, I can do this, I could do it better. I have a marketing degree. I'm going to tweak it and do it my way. And what if I do this advertising or this? And I soon realized that why wouldn't I listen to what he's doing? He's been there. He's done it before. He's got a proven system. I'm going to write down everything that he says, everything he wrote down, I wrote down. I came back home. I put it, it's so funny because I put it in a PowerPoint type thing, but on paper. So now we're much more fancy. I put it on this paper. I duplicated that over and over, gave it to friends and said, if you'll just stand up and you'll flip this and you'll just talk through this, you can do parties, you can do events, you can do these on your own, one-on-ones that you're sitting down with someone. And we did that, and we duplicated it over and over and over. And that's how I'm standing here today in the business we are today, being master brand partners, excuse me, because I followed a system. And that's what we've given to you. In your starter kit, you're going to get signed up. A brand partner package is going to show up to your house, telling you beautifully designed tools, all of these. We have different tear pads for enrollment and for the enrollment, the Viséo action plan, which I'm going to go through, and the Power of 3. Those are all going to come in the mail to you. You're going to get some great product brochures, company brochures, just a little sampling of each. But it's so great because you're going to have a Viséo action plan, and that action plan literally is going to take you a step-by-step on how to grow your business. So don't overthink it. People say, I don't understand the compensation plan. You don't have to. Put someone left and right and help them do the same, and it'll grow. As you grow the business, it will make more and more sense to you how you're getting paid, so don't get caught up in the details. So proven system, make sure you're downloading the Viséo app, so go to your app store right now, download that app, make sure you're connecting with your sponsor and their sponsor. It's always nice to have layers of people to go up to and talk to, so find out not only who your sponsor is, who they are, get connected, do a three-way call, introduce them. Make sure you're participating in things like this, the Facebook Lives, the webinars. We're doing events around the country, so make sure you're getting onto the Viséo Facebook page, Corbin and Holly Facebook page, which you all are on right now, and watch what's going on. We're sending emails. We're doing all we can to communicate to you where things are happening and get to the national events. At the end of May, we're going to be going to Las Vegas. I'll share that with you. Learn as you grow. So the road to success, we've got a mini Viséo action plan that's going to show you exactly how to grow your business. And you can get these on the Viséo store. Make sure you got the information in front of you. It makes it so much easier to share it with you. But here's the action plan, and you can be filling it out and filling it in so that you can grow your business. There's the different packages. We've kind of went through those, but those show the value that's behind them, the number of points that are associated for that first order bonus. Of course, if someone gets some product and they wish they got more, they can go place an order at any time because the more product you have flowing, the better. So what do I do now? Get enrolled. If you're new here today, you're not enrolled in Viséo, you're kind of curious, hopefully you liked what I said and you find a way to get yourself in. Pay that $49.95 and get some product. There's different packages. You can start up at the ambassador package that I was talking to and go all the way down to one of the smaller or pick and choose. You're going to have customers that come into your business, and now the customer link is up. Hopefully I can show you in a minute how that works. But you can start sending people to your self-replicated website. They can go to Join Now, and there's a link that says Brand Partner, and there's a link that says Customer. If they just want to place orders for products, they can do right there on your customer link. If you think you want to possibly make some money, get your product for free, share it with a few people, then get yourself as a brand partner. Get yourself enough product, not only for you to use, but your friends and family to use as well, because you want to get product out there on the street. So get your first initial order placed. Get on your LCP, that's your Loyalty Convenience Program. That's what product you and your family are going to use. We'll probably be ordering at least 240 CV every single month because Corbin and I can't just use it ourselves. Our kids want to use it too. And we've got a son in college who actually he's trying to build a business. He's got a position and signed up. He's getting that product for him to try and for him to share with his friends. So it's important to have product. Get logged into your vCloud. That is your back office, vcloud.viséo.com. You're going to use the username that you set up and the password. So I encourage you to pick an easy username that people can think of you and make it kind of simple for them to get signed up, because that's going to be your self-replicated website and your back office that you will use personally yourself. get in there, play around. You can't mess it up, but it's kind of fun to see what's going on in there. Your Viseo app, get on the Facebook pages I was telling you about and make sure you plug in. This is going to be coming in the mail to you, so it's going to help you, develop the right mindset. It's so important to get a millionaire mindset because you can do it. Set your dreams big. You think about your daily job, and it's like, man, I can't imagine having money to take an extra vacation or to pay for those private lessons for my daughter's dance. For us, our kids play football and basketball, and this industry really helped us afford getting them some of the best trainers out there. So whatever that is, set your mindset and your vision, your why. Why am I doing this? And write it down. Set a goal. My goal was to call 2 to 3 people on my list every day. Many of you have a list of people, and that's your chicken list. It's easy to get to the simple things of your day first. I'll unload the dishwasher, I'll get to the laundry, I'll pick my kids up from school, I'll go to work. But man, making that call on my list is the tough thing to do. Make it. Right now, as soon as we're done, I want every one of you to call 2 people off that chicken list today. What's the worst they can do? Say no? Who cares? People tell Corbin and I no still every single day. They're not saying no to you. They're maybe saying no to the way you presented it. Maybe they're saying no because they just don't understand what it is. Maybe it's that they need the product first and they need to try it. Keep them on their list. It doesn't mean never, but eventually you're going to get to those yeses. So there's a great book I love, 3 Feet from Gold, because he talks about all of these no's that you get, and some people quit right before they're going to get that next big yes. So make sure you're getting out that list. You're talking. I don't care if people tell me no, because this is what I believe in. This is what I want to do, and I hope my friends and family support me in where I'm at. So set your goals and commit, build your list. We talked about that. Start contacting, invite them every day. Set a goal. I'm going to call 2 to 3 every single day. Start hosting these view events in your house. You can get to the PowerPoint up here. You can sit around a computer if there's just a few people in your home. The most important thing is you connect to people and you start sharing. So show the plan, follow up, and follow through. Here's the trip that we're all going to go on. Then we have the grand opening. Who doesn't want to go to Las Vegas in May? So it's at the Paris Hotel. That link should be up by February 1st in your back office where you can go get enrolled. If you ordered a founder's package, you get 1 ticket free to that convention. You can also order additional. You'll be able to set up the hotel. Great package prices, so no need to book it yet. But go ahead, you can start thinking about your flights. The event will be all day on the 29th and 30th, so you'll want to get yourself there the night before on the 28th, and then fly out anytime on the 31st. So can't wait to see all of you in Vegas. So your future is created by what you do today. Don't just stare at your tree and wonder why someone's not going in. You go make it happen. Lead by example. Your friends will do what you do. They're waiting and watching. Here's the deal, take ownership. If I would have waited on my upline, he's a PGA golfer, they were busy traveling, 40 some weeks out of the year. I decided this was my opportunity. I'm putting my friends into business. I'm gonna set them up to succeed. You do the same. Any one of us can jump out of the gates. It doesn't matter your past experience, and it doesn't matter if you have no experience. Some of our friends right now in Tulsa that are building some of the biggest teams said no to us for the last 10, 11 years. We even stopped talking, we didn't even talk about what we did anymore. And they're jumping in, they're super excited, and they're building teams bigger than some of those that have known what they've been doing for years. So biggest thing, take action, get started. So make sure you get to Viseo.com, the Viseo Facebook page, get enrolled today, get your username, password, and get yourself started. Guys, thanks for joining us today on the Facebook Live. We are excited to partner up with every single one of you. This business is going to explode. It's already exploding all over. I'm amazed at the number of people that are looking for better health, looking for extra income, looking to do something that's bigger than themselves. I mean, what a better way to help millions of lives. That is our goal. And we're going to do that. We're going to do it through a company called Viseo. Hope all of y'all join today. Talk soon.